Every human being is sacred, Pope Francis tells religious leaders in Kazakhstan. It is the task of religions to remind society of the sacredness of all human life, Pope Francis told leaders of the world's religions in Kazakhstan on Wednesday. The Pope spoke September 14 at the opening and plenary session of the 7th Congress of Leaders of World and Traditional Religions at the Palace of Independence in Nur-Sultan. Today we find it hard to accept the human being, Francis told attendees of the Interreligious Summit. Each day children, born and unborn, migrants and elderly persons, are cast aside. Many of our brothers and sisters die sacrificed on the altar of profit, amid clouds of the sacrilegious incense of indifference. Yet every human being is sacred. Homo sacra res homini, he said, quoting Roman philosopher Seneca. It is above all our task, the task of the religions, to remind the world of this. The opening session of the Interreligious Summit began with a few minutes of private prayer before Kazakhstan President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev gave his opening remarks, followed by the speech of Pope Francis and three other religious leaders, Grand Imam Ahmed El-Tayyib of Al-Azhar, Metropolitan Anthony of Volokholimsk from the Moscow Patriarchate, and Sephardi Chief Rabbi of Israel Yitzhak Yosef. In his address, Pope Francis also emphasized the importance of defending religious freedom. Religious freedom is a basic, primary, and inalienable right needing to be promoted everywhere, one that may not be restricted merely to freedom of worship, he said. Each person has the right to render public testimony to his or her own creed, proposing it without ever imposing it. To relegate to the private sphere most important beliefs in life, the Pope continued, would be to deprive society of an immense treasure. He said the best way to enhance the distinctive features of religious, ethnic, and cultural differences is to work for a society marked by respectful coexistence. We should bring people together while respecting their diversity, he said, and promote their loftiest aspirations without compromising their vitality. Pope Francis arrived September 13 in Kazakhstan's capital city of Nur-Sultan, where he spoke to Kazakh civil authorities and diplomats of the Muslim-majority country located between Russia and China. His visit to the Central Asian country will also include private meetings with religious leaders and participation in the closing session of the Interreligious Congress. The Pope will celebrate Mass and meet the Catholic bishops, priests, seminarians, consecrated men and women, and other pastoral workers of the region. On the morning of his final day, he will have a private meeting with Jesuits, as he does on all his foreign trips.